Welcome back to our channel. You know, I still remember that feeling so vividly. Perhaps you've experienced it too. It's that moment when you're standing in a bustling supermarket or simply scrolling through a food delivery app and a question pops into your head. What should I eat to truly be healthy? For years, I was just like you, tirelessly searching for answers. I read hundreds of books, listened to countless experts, and tried countless diets. From low-carb to vegan, from detoxes to strict plant-based eating. Each time, I hoped it would be the holy grail that would bring boundless energy, mental clarity, and a disease-free body. But then, I realized something crucial. True health doesn't come from flashy promises or restrictive diets. It comes from a deep understanding of what we put into our bodies every single day. And so, my journey to find foods that aren't just good, but are truly good, truly nourishing the body at a cellular level, became my passion. It's not about complex secrets, but rather simple, sometimes forgotten, knowledge about what Mother Nature has bestowed upon us. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 superfoods that I believe can change your life, just as they've changed mine. And I bet a few of them might surprise you. In this video, you won't just learn what foods to eat, but more importantly, you'll understand why they are so powerful. We'll delve into the science behind each food, from how they balance blood sugar and provide sustainable energy without those constant ups and downs, to how they optimize nutrient absorption and boost your immune system to help you fight off illness, and finally, how they promote longevity and prevent common chronic diseases that many Americans face. Are you ready to reset your relationship with food? Have you ever wondered if the foods you think are healthy are actually helping you? Or are they perhaps unknowingly making your body work harder? Let's dive in now and prepare to discover information that might change how you view health forever. You see, our health journey often begins with simple questions, but leads to incredibly profound discoveries. And to truly understand what the golden foods for our bodies are, we need to look beyond the familiar calorie counts. For decades, we've been taught that calories are everything. Eat fewer calories and you'll lose weight. Burn more calories and you'll be healthy. Sounds logical, right? But the reality is far more complex. You can consume 2,000 calories from candy and soda, or 2,000 calories from green vegetables, salmon, and avocado. Both are 2,000 calories, but your body will react completely differently. And this is where we need to talk about one of the most important players in your body, insulin. Think of insulin as a special messenger in your body. When you eat, especially sugars and starches, your blood sugar will spike. At this point, your pancreas sends out insulin to deliver that excess sugar from your bloodstream into your cells for energy, or to store it as fat. Sounds good, right? It helps keep your blood sugar from getting too high. But the problem occurs when this messenger has to work too hard, too often. Imagine a delivery person who constantly has to make deliveries, with no time to rest. Gradually, your cells become tired and no longer respond to insulin. That's insulin resistance. When your body is insulin resistant, it has to produce more and more insulin to try to get the job done. And this excess insulin not only promotes fat storage, especially belly fat, but also triggers a cascade of inflammatory responses in your body, leading to a high risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and even certain types of cancer. Next, let's talk about the concept of empty calories versus nutrient-dense foods. Many modern foods, from cookies, white bread, and sodas to breakfast cereals, may be full of calories, but they are almost entirely devoid of nutrients. They are empty calories. To digest and metabolize these empty calories, your body even has to borrow valuable vitamins and minerals from its own reserves, leaving you even more deficient. In contrast, nutrient-dense foods are like a treasure trove. They not only provide energy, but also load your body with a wide array of essential vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, healthy omega-3 fatty acids, and especially phytonutrients, the mysterious souls in plants that provide unique colors, flavors, and disease-fighting capabilities beyond basic vitamins. These are exactly what we want to look for. And one more often overlooked point, the fat-to-protein ratio. Perhaps you think leaner protein is always better, right? For example, skinless, boneless chicken breast, or whey protein powder. But in reality, overly lean protein can elicit a stronger insulin response than protein that contains more fat. This may seem counterintuitive, but studies have shown it to be true. Fat helps slow down the digestion of protein, which helps keep your blood sugar and insulin more stable. So, the lesson here is, look beyond the calorie count. Choose foods that keep you full, provide stable energy, and truly nourish every cell in your body. These are the foods that will not only help you lose weight, but also build a strong, resilient foundation of health over time. And now that we understand these golden criteria, we're ready to explore the first superfood on our list, a humble yet incredibly powerful food, especially for your digestive system. Let's move on to sauerkraut. We've just laid the groundwork for the criteria of healthy food, and now let's dive into our list, starting with a dish that seems very simple, even classic, and one you've probably seen in health food stores or even in your grandmother's fridge. That is sauerkraut. It sounds simple, doesn't it? Just fermented cabbage. But don't let its rustic appearance fool you. Sauerkraut is a true nutrient powerhouse. Just imagine, in 1 cup of sauerkraut, you're only consuming about 2 net carbs, a negligible amount for any diet. But what's even more extraordinary is its vitamin C content. Did you know? 1 cup of sauerkraut can contain over 700 milligrams of vitamin C. Our daily requirement is only about 75 milligrams. That's 10 times the amount. Vitamin C isn't just about preventing colds, mind you. It's the foundation for collagen production, the very thing that keeps your skin firm, your joints flexible, and your blood vessels healthy. Without enough vitamin C, your body will feel sluggish, tired, your skin will wrinkle, and your connective tissues will weaken. Sauerkraut is a natural, potent, and far more effective vitamin C pill than any supplement you can buy. But what truly makes sauerkraut a superfood, especially in our modern world, is its role as an excellent prebiotic and probiotic. You've probably heard of yogurt and its good bacteria, right? But here's a little known fact. Many probiotic strains in yogurt are often destroyed by the harsh stomach acid before they can even reach your small and large intestines to do their work. Sauerkraut is different. The fermentation process creates a natural protective environment for its beneficial bacteria. They are trained to survive the harsh stomach environment and make their way into your large intestine, where they can thrive and balance your gut microbiome. They provide food prebiotics for your existing good gut bacteria, and they themselves, probiotics, are active warriors fighting against bad bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome is key to everything, from digestion and nutrient absorption to your mood and immune system. Oh, and let's not forget its main ingredient, cabbage. Cabbage is a member of the cruciferous vegetable family, the superhero family of the plant world. Cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, broccoli, kale contain incredibly powerful phytonutrients that few other vegetables possess. They are not only antioxidants, but also support your liver's natural detoxification processes. This is especially crucial in today's polluted and toxic world, where our livers work tirelessly. And sauerkraut also contains other silent stars. There's vitamin K2, a vitamin produced by the beneficial bacteria during fermentation. Vitamin K2 plays a pivotal role in calcium regulation in your body. It helps put calcium into your bones and teeth where it belongs, while also preventing calcium from depositing in unwanted places like your arteries or joints, a common health issue affecting millions of older Americans. And there's another unique vitamin, vitamin U. Sounds strange, right? But vitamin U has been studied for its ability to help heal digestive issues like stomach ulcers, gastritis, and acid reflux. If you've ever struggled with digestive problems, sauerkraut might be a simple savior you never considered. The small lesson here is, don't judge a book by its cover, or a food by its simple appearance. Sometimes, the most familiar and humble things hold extraordinary power. Sauerkraut isn't just a side dish, it's a living nutritional pill, a powerful tool to rebuild your digestive system and overall health. So, how can you add this superfood to your diet? Look for unpasteurized sauerkraut in the refrigerated section of natural food stores or farmers markets. You can also make it yourself at home. It's a surprisingly simple and rewarding process. Try adding a small spoonful to your salad, as a topping for your scrambled eggs, or as a side with any protein dish. You'll be surprised by the flavor and how your body feels the difference. After exploring the power of sauerkraut, let's move on to another green vegetable, a true warrior for your liver and heart. That's arugula. We just talked about sauerkraut, a vivid illustration that the simplest things can hold extraordinary power. Now, let's explore another green vegetable that you might have seen in gourmet salads, or perhaps even skipped over at the grocery store, thinking it was just a decorative garnish. I'm talking about arugula. This green with its distinctive peppery flavor is actually a silent warrior for your health. Did you know? Just like the cabbage in sauerkraut, arugula also belongs to that superhero family I just mentioned, cruciferous vegetables. This means it carries unique phytonutrients, especially glucosinolates and isothiocyanates. Sounds complex, but think of them as your body's personal bodyguards. What's the main function of these compounds? They are powerful detoxifiers for your liver. Our liver is like a giant waste processing plant, working tirelessly to remove toxins from food, the environment, and even from our body's own metabolic processes. When your liver functions efficiently, you'll feel energized, your skin will glow, and you'll get sick less often. Arugula provides the raw materials to help your liver factory run more smoothly, supporting both crucial phases of liver detoxification, helping your body eliminate harmful substances effectively. Another lesser-known secret about arugula is its incredible nitric oxide content. Nitric oxide is a vital signaling molecule in the body that helps to dilate blood vessels. Picture it this way. If your blood vessels are highways, then nitric oxide is the factor that keeps those highways clear and wide open. This means better blood flow throughout your entire body, helping to lower blood pressure, improve cardiovascular health, and even, something many men are interested in, it supports natural physiological function. Who would have thought that a green vegetable could be so powerful, right? Now, let's talk about an interesting comparison. Many Americans love to eat spinach, and that's perfectly fine. But there's a small point you should be aware of. Spinach has a relatively high content of oxalates. Oxalates are natural compounds found in plants, and if consumed in excess, they can bind with calcium in your body and form crystals, potentially leading to kidney stones in sensitive individuals. Arugula is different. It has a much lower oxalate content. This makes arugula an excellent choice for those concerned about kidney stones or simply wanting to diversify their greens without too much worrying. The small lesson here is, sometimes unique, even slightly unusual flavors are indicators of incredible benefits. Arugula, with its characteristic peppery taste, not only makes food more exciting, but is also a treasure trove of vital nutrients. So, next time you go grocery shopping, don't hesitate to add arugula to your cart. Try making a simple salad with fresh arugula, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and a pinch of sea salt. You'll be surprised by the burst of flavor and the freshness it brings. It's a great way to change up your palate and load up on essential nutrients for your body. After arugula, we'll move on to a true king of the sea, an indispensable source of omega-3 for your brain and heart. Let's explore wild-caught salmon. We've explored the wonders from the land with sauerkraut and arugula. Now, let's turn our attention to the vast ocean, where a true treasure for your health lies. I'm talking about wild-caught salmon, a kind of red gold from the sea that your body will be incredibly grateful for. When I talk about salmon, I always emphasize the words wild-caught and with skin. Why? Farmed salmon often has lower omega-3 content and can contain undesirable substances. And the skin, that's where a significant amount of healthy fats, those precious gems we're looking for, are stored. The most prominent feature of salmon is its exceptionally high content of omega-3 fatty acids, especially the two most important types, EPA and DHA. Imagine omega-3 south as the golden bricks that build your brain, keep your heart healthy, your joints flexible, and your immune system functioning smoothly. They are powerful anti-inflammatories, helping to extinguish those chronic fires of inflammation throughout your body. You know, most Americans are facing a serious problem, an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3. While omega-3 south have anti-inflammatory effects, omega-6 south, especially from industrial vegetable oils like soybean oil, corn oil, and canola oil, tend to promote inflammation. Our modern diet contains too much omega-6, creating a continuous battle in our bodies. Salmon is the weapon that helps you rebalance this ratio, bringing your body back into equilibrium and effectively reducing inflammation. One of the biggest concerns when eating fish is mercury content, right? This is a legitimate concern, but with salmon, you can rest assured. Mercury levels in wild-caught salmon are significantly lower than in many other larger fish, and more importantly, wild salmon is incredibly rich in selenium. Selenium is like a natural magnet. It binds with mercury and neutralizes its toxicity, preventing your body from absorbing it. This means that when you eat selenium-rich salmon, you're getting all the benefits of omega-3 south without the mercury worrying. Isn't that wonderful? The small lesson here is, quality matters more than quantity, and sometimes common fears aren't entirely true for every case. Choosing wild-caught salmon is a smart investment decision for your long-term health. To maximize the benefits of salmon, choose wild-caught, the fattier the better, and don't discard the skin. You can bake it, pan-sear it, or steam it. Salmon is not only a delicious, easy-to-prepare meal, but also a natural medicine for your brain, heart, and immune system. Try to include it in your diet at least a few times a week. And if you're ready for an even more intriguing nutritional discovery, we'll delve into a type of organ meat that you might never have considered, but it's an incredible natural multivitamin. That's cod liver. We've journeyed from the green fields of arugula to the vast ocean with salmon. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a food you might never have thought of, and perhaps even feel a little hesitant about. But trust me, it's a true nutritional treasure, a natural super supplement that your body craves. That is cod liver. I know, many people wrinkle their noses at organ meats, but put that prejudice aside. Since ancient times, cultures have revered organ meats as the most precious parts of an animal where nutrients are most concentrated. And cod liver is a prime example. You can easily find cod liver canned, often packed in its own oil. This makes it a convenient and much more accessible option than trying to find fresh beef liver, which can be complicated to prepare. And believe me, its taste is surprisingly palatable, rich, and not at all fishy as you might imagine. What makes cod liver extraordinary is its unique combination of two incredibly important fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A in retinol form and vitamin D in cholecalciferol form. Let's talk about vitamin A first. Most of us think vitamin A is just good for eyesight. That's true, but it's much more than that. Vitamin A in retinol form, the bioactive form found in cod liver, is essential for a healthy immune system, for the integrity of the mucosal barriers in your body like the lining of your sinuses, throat, lungs, your first line of defense against pathogens, and even kidney health. You might eat carrots or sweet potatoes for beta-carotene, but your body has to convert beta-carotene into retinol, and not everyone does this efficiently. Cod liver directly provides retinol, allowing your body to absorb and utilize it immediately. And then there's vitamin D, one of the vitamins that a large percentage of Americans are severely deficient in. We often rely on sunlight, but in modern life, not everyone gets enough sun exposure. Vitamin D isn't just important for bones and teeth. It also plays an extremely crucial role in mood regulation, helping to combat seasonal depression, blood pressure stability, and is a silent hero for your immune system. Cod liver is one of the few natural foods that provide abundant vitamin D, helping your body fight its vitamin D thirst. Another plus for cod liver is its impressive fat-to-protein ratio. With a ratio of about 5 parts fat to 1 part protein, cod liver causes almost no significant insulin response. This means it helps stabilize blood sugar, doesn't leave you feeling energy ups and downs, and is especially good for those looking to maintain a low-carb or ketogenic diet, helping your body burn fat more efficiently. The small lesson here is, don't be afraid to try new things, especially when they are precious gifts from nature that we might have overlooked. Cod liver is not just a nutritious food, it's a bridge to the nutritional wisdom of our ancestors. How can you add cod liver to your diet? You can eat a small spoonful directly from the can daily, or mix it into salads, mash it lightly, and serve with green vegetables. Start with a small amount to get used to the taste. Once you've tried it, you'll understand why it's considered a true superfood. And if cod liver still feels a bit challenging for you, don't worry. The next section will bring a more familiar and beloved protein, but we'll uncover little-known secrets about how to choose and prepare it to maximize its health benefits. Let's learn about grass-fed organic ground beef. We've explored foods that might be a little unusual, like cod liver. But now, let's return to a much more familiar food, a reliable energy source that has nourished humanity for thousands of years. That is grass-fed organic ground beef. I know, red meat has often gotten a bad rap over the years. causing heart disease, causing cancer. But let me tell you an important truth. The problem isn't with red meat itself, but with the type of red meat you eat and how you prepare it. There's a huge difference between a processed sausage full of nitrates and a piece of ground beef from a naturally raised, grass-fed cow. When I say grass-fed organic ground beef, I'm talking about cows raised freely, grazing on fresh green grass, true to their natural instincts. Not cows confined in crowded feedlots, fattened with GMO corn, soy, and antibiotics. This difference is extremely important, and it's clearly reflected in the nutritional value of the meat. Grass-fed beef has significantly higher omega-3 content compared to conventionally raised beef, providing more effective anti-inflammatory benefits. It also contains a special type of fat called CLA conjugated linoleic acid. CLA is known for its ability to support fat loss, build muscle, and has anti-cancer potential. Additionally, grass-fed beef is rich in vitamin E and other antioxidants, helping to protect your cells from damage. One of the superior benefits of beef is that it's an abundant source of heme iron. Iron is an essential mineral for oxygen transport in the blood, helping you avoid fatigue and sluggishness caused by iron deficiency anemia. And here's the key point. Heme iron, the type of iron found in animal meat, is much more easily absorbed, 3 to 5 times more so than non-heme iron found in plants, a crucial factor in preventing iron deficiency anemia. And for optimal absorption of iron and other minerals, an important lesson I want to share is about stomach acid. As we age, or due to dietary habits and stress, stomach acid can decrease. Stomach acid is the key to breaking down protein and absorbing minerals like iron, calcium, and magnesium. If you often experience digestive issues like heartburn or reflux, sometimes it's not due to too much acid, but to little acid. A little bitter herb or betaine HCl before a meal can be a savior to help your stomach function more efficiently, thereby better absorbing the valuable nutrients from beef and other foods. Beef also contains two special compounds that few people know about: carnosine and creatine. Carnosine is a true anti-aging warrior. It helps prevent glycation, a process where sugar binds to proteins and fats in the body, causing inflammation and accelerating the aging process. In other words, carnosine helps keep your body youthful and functioning more smoothly. And creatine. It's not just for athletes. Creatine is the primary energy source for your muscle and brain cells. It helps boost strength, endurance, and improve brain function, helping you maintain energy throughout the day. The small lesson here is, don't blindly trust general advice. Dig deeper into the origin and quality of your food. Beef, especially grass-fed beef, is not an enemy but a reliable friend for your health, as long as you choose the right type and prepare it correctly. So, how do you choose the right kind of ground beef? Look for grass-fed and organic labels. If possible, choose a slightly higher fat percentage, around 80/20ths or 70/30ths. This fat is healthy fat and won't cause a strong insulin spike. You can make bunless burgers, mix it into salads, or use it in simple stews. Grass-fed beef will provide you with sustained energy, helping you feel full and vibrant. And once we've got this excellent source of protein and fat, we'll need a type of nut to add more nutrients and energy. Let's explore the king of nuts for a healthy diet: pecans. We've moved through animal proteins and fats, and now it's time to add some precious gems from the plant world. When it comes to nuts, there are countless options, but there's one particular type that I call the king of nuts for your healthy diet, especially if you're pursuing a low-carb or keto lifestyle. That is pecans. You know, in the world of nuts, pecans truly stand out for their incredibly low net carb content. Just imagine, only about 4 grams of net carbs per cup of pecans. Compared to many other nuts that can contain more carbs, pecans are an ideal choice for keeping blood sugar stable and maintaining ketosis if that's your goal. This means you can enjoy them without worrying about blood sugar spikes or disrupting your body's fat-burning process. And here's the exciting part. Pecans are not only low in carbs, but also extremely rich in healthy fats. 1 cup of pecans contains up to about 71 grams of fat, with a fat-to-protein ratio of about 7:1. Remember the lesson about insulin at the beginning of the video. Such a high fat ratio not only helps you feel full longer, but also ensures that you won't trigger a strong insulin response. This provides sustainable energy, helping you avoid those unnecessary snack cravings. In addition, pecans are an excellent source of minerals. They provide a balanced ratio of zinc and copper to trace minerals that work together, playing important roles in immune function, wound healing, and energy metabolism. And let's not forget vitamin B1 thiamine. This is a vitamin I call the anti-stress vitamin. In today's high-pressure world, our bodies need more vitamin B1 than ever to support nerve function, energy production, and help you cope with stress. A small handful of pecans can provide a significant amount of vitamin B1, helping your nervous system function more smoothly. And that's not all. Pecans also boast the highest antioxidant content among all common nuts. These include vitamin E and another powerful antioxidant called ellagic acid. These compounds act as a protective army for your body, fighting off harmful free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and lead to premature aging and chronic diseases. In other words, pecans help you rust-proof yourself from the inside out. The small lesson here is, the nutritional quality of nuts can vary significantly. Learn which nuts truly fit your health goals. And sometimes, lower carb options offer superior health benefits. So, how can you enjoy this king of nuts? Pecans are a perfect healthy snack. Just a small handful, about 1/4 to 1/2 cup, is enough to make you feel full and provide energy. You can add them to salads, use them as a topping for full-fat Greek yogurt if you eat yogurt, or simply eat them directly as a healthy snack. Try lightly toasting them for an even more appealing flavor. From these crunchy pecans, we'll move on to another type of liquid gold, an oil that's not only good for your heart, but also a powerful anti-aging superfood. That's extra virgin olive oil. We've moved through crunchy nuts like pecans. Now, let me take you on a journey to discover a kind of liquid gold that has been used by humans for thousands of years, not just in cuisine, but also in medicine and beauty. That is extra virgin olive oil, one of the greatest secrets to longevity and holistic health. Perhaps you're thinking, everyone knows about olive oil. That's true, but the thing is, not all olive oils are created equal. The market is flooded with counterfeit or adulterated olive oils, or those that have been heat processed, stripping them of their precious nutrients. To truly benefit, you need to find the right kind: extra virgin olive oil, virgin and cold pressed. How can you identify real olive oil? First, it often has a slight peppery kick in the back of your throat when you taste it. That's a sign of the compound oleocanthal, a powerful anti-inflammatory. Second, it has a distinct aroma of fresh grass, olive leaves, or even green tomatoes. And look for dark glass bottles, as light can damage its precious nutrients. A small tip: if you put the oil in the refrigerator and it solidifies slightly, that's a good sign that it's real and hasn't been diluted. What truly makes extra virgin olive oil liquid gold is its abundant content of unique phytonutrients, especially oleocanthal and oleuropein. As I mentioned, oleocanthal is what gives it that slight peppery kick in the throat, and interestingly, it has anti-inflammatory effects similar to ibuprofen, but it's completely natural and without negative side effects. It helps extinguish those inflammatory fires throughout your body. And let's talk about longevity. Extra virgin olive oil is considered a key to a long life for two important reasons. It helps protect telomeres, the ends of your chromosomes, which act as protective caps for your DNA. When telomeres shorten, the aging process accelerates. Olive oil helps keep your telomeres long and healthy. Second, it supports the health of mitochondria, the powerhouses inside every one of your cells. When mitochondria function well, your body has more energy, and aging as well as the risk of chronic diseases are pushed back. Not only that, but olive oil is also a close friend to your brain and heart. Studies show it can help clear beta-amyloid protein plaques that accumulate in the brain, one of the primary causes of Alzheimer's disease. This means olive oil not only helps you maintain a sharp memory as you age, but also improves overall focus and cognitive function. For heart health, it helps improve blood circulation, lowers blood pressure, and prevents blood clot formation. The small lesson here is, don't hesitate to invest in high-quality extra virgin olive oil. It's not just a cooking ingredient, it's a precious medicine for your health and longevity. The best way to use extra virgin olive oil is to drizzle it directly over cooked dishes, salads, or use it to marinate meats. Avoid cooking with it at very high temperatures, as high heat can destroy some of its precious nutrients. Try adding a generous amount of olive oil to your daily meals, for example, Drizzle it over scrambled eggs in the morning, mix it into a green salad for lunch, or use it as a dressing for fish and vegetables in the evening. Your body will feel the difference immediately. So, we've journeyed through 8 amazing superfoods, from crunchy sauerkraut, peppery arugula, fatty salmon, unique cod liver, to mighty grass-fed beef, nourishing pecans, and golden olive oil. Each one carries incredible stories and health benefits that go far beyond what we commonly perceive. You see, the secret to health doesn't lie in magical pills or complex diets, but in what we choose to nourish our bodies with every single day. It's about returning to what is natural, whole, and nutrient-rich. It's about listening to your body and providing it with the best ingredients to function optimally. The biggest lesson I want you to take away today is, health is not a destination, but a continuous journey of learning and choosing. Don't be too hard on yourself. Start with small, smart changes. Instead of seeking empty calories, prioritize nutrient-dense foods, healthy fats, quality proteins, and diverse fruits and vegetables. However, on this journey, there are a few common mistakes we need to avoid. First, don't combine them incorrectly. Don't turn these superfoods into poison by pairing them with refined sugars, empty carbs, or inflammatory industrial oils. For example, eating salmon with French fries and soda will significantly diminish its benefits. Second, don't focus on only one type. Don't eat only salmon or only sauerkraut. Variety is key. Your body needs a broad spectrum of different vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients from various sources. Rotate and diversify the foods you eat. And finally, don't be afraid of fats. I've emphasized the importance of healthy fats. Don't shy away from them. Fats are an excellent energy source and do not trigger insulin as strongly as carbs. So, it's time for you to start your journey of resetting your relationship with food. I challenge you, choose 1 or 2 superfoods from today's list and try incorporating them into your diet in the coming week. Observe how your body feels the difference. You'll be surprised by the energy, focus, and overall sense of well-being they bring. If this video has helped you discover something new or inspired you on your health journey, please support us by hitting the like button right now. This helps the video reach more people. Subscribing to our channel and hitting the bell icon so you don't miss our next helpful videos on health, nutrition, and healthy living. Leaving a comment below. Have you tried any of these superfoods? Or do you have another favorite superfood you'd like to share? We'd love to hear from you. And most importantly, please share this video with your loved ones, those you care about and want to see healthy too. Knowledge is power, and together we can build a healthier community. Oh, and don't forget to watch our next video, where we'll discuss foods you need to avoid immediately to protect your health. Thank you for watching. Eat smart, live healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.